Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 10th of May 2023. Let's start with our session. Which institution released the Be Ready project, where B stands for business? So World Bank has recently announced the Be Ready project as a replacement for the Doing Business ranking, which was cancelled 2 years ago, right? So the pilot edition of this series will be published in the spring of 2024 and it would cover 54 economies. Basically, this Business Ready focuses on 10 topics covering the life cycle of a firm. Okay, so two things can be asked from this question. First of all, Be Ready is the project of which institution? So answer would be World Bank, and here B stands for what? So answer would be business. Okay. Now apart from it, Niti Aayog has recently released the best practices in the social sector, a compendium 2023 in collaboration with United Nations Development Program. Okay. So to commemorate 75 years of India's independence, 75 case studies in across 14 key social sectors are provided by this compendium. Okay, so you can be asked that Niti Aayog has released this particular compendium named as best practices in the social sector in collaboration with which particular institution? So answer would be United Nations Development Program. Next is, which country hosted the ASEAN India Maritime Exercise 2023? So the harbour phase of the inaugural ASEAN India Maritime Exercise is scheduled to be held at Changi Naval Base of Singapore Navy. And Indian naval ships Satpura and Delhi has arrived at Singapore to participate in this exercise. Also, the sea phase of this exercise will be conducted in the South China Sea, right? So this exercise will actually provide an opportunity for the Indian Navy as well as the ASEAN navies to work together closely, right? So which country is the venue for ASEAN India Maritime Exercise 2023? Answer would be Singapore. Next is, Mahi Banswara Atomic Power Project is being constructed in which state or the union territory? So recently, NTPC Limited and Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited signed a supplementary joint venture agreement to collaborate on the development of the nuclear power project. Okay, and the initial plan for the JV company is to focus on two projects. First one is Chutka Madhya Pradesh Atomic Power Project, and second one is Mahi Banswara Rajasthan Power Project, which are part of the Fleet Mode Nuclear Project. Okay, so this Mahi Banswara Atomic Power Project is being constructed in the state of Rajasthan. Next is, who became the Commander-in-Chief of the Andaman and Nicobar Command? So Air Marshal Saju Balakrishnan recently became the 17th Commander-in-Chief of Andaman and Nicobar Command, and this is the only joint services command in India. Fine. So this question is extremely important, that Air Marshal Saju Balakrishnan is our new Commander-in-Chief of Andaman and Nicobar Command. Next is, which institution organizes the Ekta Evam Shraddhanjali Abhiyan? So this is a multi-modal expedition that is organized by the Borders Road Organization, and it is organized as a part of 64th BRO Day celebration. Okay, so in 2022-23, BRO completed 103 infrastructure project, which is the most number by the organization in one single year. Okay, so which institution is associated with the Ekta Evam Shraddhanjali Abhiyan? Answer would be Borders Road Organization. Which city hosted the Yoga Mahotsav to commemorate 50 days countdown to the International Day of Yoga. Now apart from it, these days Indian Institute of Astrophysics is also in news. Why? Because of Star-Berry Sense payload. It is actually a low star sensor developed from off-the-shelf components by the Indian Institute of Astrophysics, and it was successfully tested recently on board the PSLV C-55. Okay, and in its first space test, the sensor was mounted on the PSLV Orbital Experimental Module, also known as POEM, and is performing well as per the Department of Space. Fine. So simply you can be asked that which institution has developed the Star-Berry Sense sensor. This is Indian Institute of Astrophysics. Next is, which city hosted the Yoga Mahotsav to commemorate 50-day countdown to the International Day of Yoga? So on 2nd of May, Yoga Mahotsav was held in Jaipur city, and it was organized by the Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga to commemorate 50 days countdown to the International Day of Yoga. And more than 15,000 people took part in this event. Also, we have seen that another event to commemorate 100 days countdown to International Day of Yoga was held at New Delhi, right? And when do we observe International Day of Yoga? Answer would be 21st of June. So for 100 days countdown, the venue was New Delhi, and for 50 days countdown, the venue is the state Rajasthan. Next is, the Smart Cities mission has been extended from June 2023 to which particular year? So central government has extended the deadline for the Smart Cities mission from June 2023 to June 2024. Why? To allow all the 100 cities to complete their project and share their experiences. So this mission started in 2015, and 100 cities were chosen through a competitive process from January 2016 to June 2018, with 5 years given to complete their project and to meet their deadline. Fine. So now Smart Cities mission has been extended for 1 more year for up to 2024. Next is, Indian origin actor-writer Meera Syal recently received which prestigious award? Actually, BAFTA Fellowship is the most prestigious award given by the BAFTA to an individual in acknowledgement of their exceptional and extraordinary contribution to the film or television. Okay, what is the full form of BAFTA? It is British Academy of Film and Television Arts. So recently it has been received by UK based Indian origin actor writer Meera Syal. You can also be asked like, who has received the BAFTA Fellowship Award this year? Answer would be Meera Syal. Which state or the union territory announced a summer action plan which involves the participation of 30 government departments? So Chief Minister of Delhi, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, recently announced a summer action plan to combat air pollution during the summer month. And also it involves the participation of 30 government departments, and the primary focus is on dust pollution, which has been a major contributor to the city's worsening air quality. Fine. So summer action plan has been announced by New Delhi government. Also, a new species of coffee was in news these days. The name of this species is Libria excelsa. Okay, this is a new species of coffee that is found to be capable of withstanding heat, drought and the disease which are caused by the global warming. So it is being promoted by large coffee exporting countries in Africa as an alternative to Arabica and Robusta. Why? Because they are at risk to the climate change. Fine. So simply you can be asked that Liberica excelsa, which was seen in the news recently, belongs to which species? What is this? So answer would be coffee. Okay. Ministry of External Affairs, along with its counterpart of which country, launched a foundation to promote dialogue between the youth leaders? So the France-India Foundation is a private, not-for-profit organization in India, launched it as a part of France-Asia Foundation with the support of Ministry of External Affairs and the French Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And the objective is to promote meaningful dialogue between the youth leaders in both the countries. Fine. So your correct answer would be France. Santiago Pena recently became the president of which particular country? So he is former finance minister and economist at International Monetary Fund, and recently he has been elected as the next president of the country, Paraguay. So he took nearly 43% of the votes in Paraguay's presidential election, and also he is a former member of the board of directors of the Central Bank of Paraguay. Fine. So you can be asked that who is the new elected president of Paraguay country? Answer would be Santiago Pena. And now the last question says, which department manages the Swachhata Pakhwada event? So Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs observed the Swachhata Pakhwada from 16th to 30th of April 2023 as a part of the Swachh Bharat mission, right? And this Swachhata Pakhwada was launched during the second fortnight of April 2023 as per the 2023 Swachhata Pakhwada calendar that was released by the Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation. Fine. So Swachhata Pakhwada event is associated with the Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And today there is no revision session because yesterday we have completed our March month current affairs and today it is just a one-day break. And from tomorrow we will start with April current affairs revision. Fine. So today is just a break. Revise the things that you have studied already, and my best wishes are always with you. And from tomorrow we'll continue our April month current affairs. So now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzhat Sana signing off.